Hi everybody, it's your buddy Brad here, and today I am going to do a little tutorial on a little style I have kind of come up with called uh, Gigertron. It's based off of images by H.R. Giger. Um, uh, I guess it's been more inspired by his work than uh, anything. Um, a little quick shout out uh, to Michael Bourne. He actually helped me. He actually came up with that name, and he also came up with a gradient pack. Or he didn't come up with it. He found this gradient pack on DA. I will include the link in the tutorial by Fractalis. And I will be using this gradient uh, in the tutorial. Here are a few of the images that I have created based on it. Uh, and it's kind of tiled, basic tiling, but going to be using a new variation. If you don't have this variation, make sure you get the latest version of JWildfire. I am using right now, which is the current one, which is 4.1 RC1. Um, and the variation that I am using is called pre-recip, yeah, which was created by Whitaker Courtney. But to begin with, do a new from scratch and select log tile 2. And I'm going to set the spread Y to 0 and the spread X to 1. And then on the second variation, you're going to select pre-recip and we're going to set that to 1. Then if we just do a quick little rotate of it here by 90 degrees, we quickly see that it's kind of based off of a spherical. That's why it has kind of a spherical look here, but it acts differently. And also, it has a whole bunch of other variables here that you can also use. Um, you can just select different variables, and I was going to make a script off of this, but I was finding too many things and it would be too hard to script, I think. So that is why I am doing the tutorial. So right now I'm just setting the A sin H to 1. Now I've also found that A tan also gives some cool effects. The reason I'm using the log tile is you can also adjust the spread of it. And so right now I'm just adjusting this one single uh, uh, transform, bringing it down, moving it around until I get something that I like. I don't have post enabled. Um, Next, we can actually add a linear, move that around. To try to fill in some of the empty spaces. Now we're kind of getting that cool tiled look. And then you can always hide that one if you want. And as you see here, I am using the HR Geiger gradient. I'm just going to select a different one here until I get a nice little color scheme I like. You can zoom in more, and one little trick is to adjust the gamma threshold. Let's do a quick render on that. And that kind of darkens around the edges to give it more of a kind of a I guess spookier or look. You know, so just the brightness and maybe even lower the gamma and also the fade to white. Just play around with the some of the color settings. You don't want to get it too bright. Let's try. So I'm going to go ahead and move the linear, zoom back out, and then also under the pre-reset, you can also adjust the way it reacts to the fractal. That's really bright. I'm just going to reset the coloring. I originally started calling this method kind of a dragon skin too, because you can get some really cool scaly type of images with it. Then you can also adjust other variables. There's no really set rule for this, just have fun, and you can get some really cool patterns this way. Another trick that you can do is if you hit add, you can also add splits. And set the X to 0. Then I'm increasing the Y on it. And again, we're getting kind of the cool kind of column type of effect up here. Do a quick render on that. I would say it's not really the variations that you use, it's actually more in the coloring of what really makes the effect. And as you see, just you can do a lot with just adjusting these variables and trying different things, and just ooh, like this. I like this. And then you can even adjust to the splits. But really, I really suggest checking out this gradient. It's really has a lot of. It's a very good gradient for this type of effect. Also, you can also add some bubble in there, or other things to, or some noise to give it some a little flavor. Um, if you have any questions, just please feel free to let me know. Until next time, bye.